And I'm pleased to be joined by Skye from Sumo Cyco.
Hello. Thanks for having me, Chris.
Thanks for coming on. How are you?
I'm good. Really busy these days, but it feels good to be busy in a time
definitely.
where many of us are stuck at home being super bored. It feels good to be busy.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So you said you're actually doing some recording at the moment, are you?
Yeah. It's always busy around our place here. We're doing videos all the time, recording stuff, right today we're doing some acoustic kind of vibe stuff. So it's always fun around our household, always trying to create stuff.
Because you do your own videos, don't you?
Yeah, so ever since we started as a band, we've taken on the task of producing and directing, and it really helped us, I feel, get our start, that we were willing to kind of jump in and just do it ourselves. Budgets are low for those types of things when you're starting out, especially, and making videos, I think, really introduced us properly to the audience and kind of, I think, help them get to know us a little bit more as people and what we're about. So I give a lot of credit to the fact that we were just always trying to put stuff on YouTube to help us, grow as a band.
Yeah, definitely. It gets people looking and sort of knowing your faces and everything as well, doesn't it? So gets everyone involved. So,
Sure.
so obviously I've played you guys a lot on the show, but for anyone that for some reason wouldn't know who Sumo Cyco is, tell us a little bit about Sumo Cyco.
Yeah, so we're a 4-piece band based out of Hamilton, Toronto, Canada. A couple members in Hamilton and some in Toronto, and we've been around for 10 years, if you can believe it, releasing music and videos, and we're about to release our third album. So it's been quite a journey up and down. We are kind of compared to a heavy metal version of No Doubt. We draw influences from all over the place. We really love urban beats, dance hall rhythms, that kind of thing, and then infuse that with super heavy riffs. And I do a lot of different vocal styles, everything from screaming to rapping to singing. So it's everywhere and everything psycho in between, I guess you could call it.
Yeah, I'd say the first time I actually saw you guys was at I think it was supporting CKY in Bristol at Thekla.
Oh, cool!
And I just remember I'd not heard of you guys before, and sort of we were there a little bit early. We obviously come to check all the bands out, and your screaming for a start just blew me away. I was just like, how is this coming out of you? It's amazing.
Thanks.
Yeah, but
Thank
obviously,
you. Yeah, no, it's.
The thing I remember from that gig though was that you went on someone's shoulders and climbed up onto the balcony.
Yeah, that venue is so cool because and for those of you that don't know, it's like this old ship. This kind of it's a big ship, but it still kind of feels really intimate in there. And because of the way that it's situated, there's a balcony that kind of overlooks the performance stage area, and it makes for amazing different types of mayhem we can get up to as far as climbing things and falling off things, and it was very cool. I love unique places to play and unique buildings. As I live in a church right now, an old converted church, so I love things that look one way. You think it's a boat, and then you go inside, and it's a concert venue.
Yeah, it's a really cool venue. I've been there quite a few times. It's one of my favourite restaurants around here. While we were talking about falling off of things, though, I also saw you in Cardiff when Matt fell off of his amp.
Oh.
I think he looked like he might have actually hurt himself a little bit.
Surprisingly, compared to other times he's hurt himself, that was one of the better times. But you can tell, obviously, that we love to play around. We love the stage antics. It's our favorite thing, and one of the first memories I have was actually playing. I think it was in Swansea, that I just jumped on Matt's shoulders and he wasn't expecting it. And then ever since then, we were it didn't go over well the first time, but we're you know what, we should work that out next time and actually make it work. And ever since then, we've been just crawling all over each other, jumping on each other's heads on stage.
Well, that's the thing with something like that is even if someone doesn't necessarily like the music or doesn't even know the music, that's the thing that they'll remember, things like that, and then they'll go and check you out more and sort of come and see you again. I've seen you 3 times now, but that's the thing. Just having that entertainment just drags everyone to become a big fan as well.
Thank you. Well, it is for me. It's always been about putting on a show. So whatever will entertain the people, that's what we love to do. Obviously, music is first and foremost, but we're also entertainers through and through. So, if we ever, oh, there he is. There's Maddie. Come say hi.
Hey, Matt.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
We're just talking about you falling off an amp at Cardiff.
How's it going? Oh yeah, that's probably me. That sounds like me very
Yeah.
well. How are you doing, my man? Nice
I'm good,
to meet
thanks.
you.
How are
How's
you?
it going?
Yeah,
I'm
good. How are you?
I'm very good. I'm just actually going down to a music store to buy a bunch of stuff so that we can spend more money. We're just keep losing money right now trying to get these recordings done for some acoustic piano stuff. Skye's trying.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's gonna be really interesting.
Cool.
Where are you?
I'm in Bristol, in the
Bristol.
UK.
Nice.
Yeah,
we're
just
about,
talking about the
Fekla.
Fekla.
Is that what I was hearing? That's nice.
I was saying when Skye obviously climbed up on the balcony up there, it's just, I've never seen anyone do that.
That was a good one. That was one of those ones where I didn't know if we'd have to stop playing because I thought she'd fall and die. But the crowd was awesome. They just helped push her up there. That was actually, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That was a really cool night, man.
It was
I think
awesome.
if you look hard enough, there's somebody put it on YouTube. There's like a rough recording somewhere. There's a rough recording of it, I think.
Well,
I'll have to have a look in after. Well, I'm going to be sharing the interview on the social, so I'll chuck that one on there as well if I can find it.
Right on. Well, it's good talking with you. I won't leave you guys I won't take up too much time, but I appreciate you giving us an interview. Or Skye, and was I supposed to be in this?
Either or.
It's an open conversation. Anyone could join in.
Wonderful. I also feel weird that I'm leaning so low.
I know. What
I
are you
doing? My bad. But it's pleasure. It's Chris, right?
Chris, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, pleasure, my man. Thank you for helping us out, giving us some extra support, man.
Yeah, no, obviously, love having you guys on the show.
Cheers, thank you.
Thanks, Chris.
As I said, I've seen you guys 3 times now. The other time, of course, was Download.
Nice.
Right, yeah.
I dragged all of my friends hungover early in the morning. I dragged them up because I said, you've just got to come see these guys. And the whole tent was absolutely bouncing, wasn't it?
Dude, it worked out so good. That was like one of the best. That was one of those, like, we were really not sure because we've heard of the mornings. Everybody knows it's a hit or miss. And Steph from Live Nation, who put us there, she was like, no, this is gonna be good. Trust me. And we did trust her, and she was so right. It worked out great.
Yeah, one of the best experiences ever.
Yeah, I bet, because that was your first time at Download, wasn't it?
Yeah, for years. I mean, we'd been to UK and played shows for years, and everyone always would come up to the merch booth after and be like, you know what? And this year you should get on Download Festival. And I'd be like, yeah, I wish. Like we heard so much about it and how much fun everyone had, and everyone would try to describe it. How you had to like get your wellies and go through the mud. And 1 minute you're dancing in the rain, the next minute it's like sun's coming out, and until you're there, you don't really like truly understand what it's like. And it was just a all around great weekend. We stayed and watched some of the other bands, and we did an acoustic performance. It was just like a really, really cool weekend experience.
Yeah, it is a good festival, but like I said, you never know if it's going to be like absolutely soaking wet and it's up to your knees in mud, or it's going to be sunny. I think the year before was sunny all weekend.
Yeah, we got a little combination of both. I think there's moments where we were rained in and we were all under the tent, and it worked out for our acoustic performance because everyone wanted to be under the tent, stay out of the rain, and then the sun came out and dried us all off, so it was great.
Oh, so you released your track Bystander. Anyway, let's get back onto the music. So you released Bystander about a month ago, wasn't it?
Yeah. So Bystander is the first single release off of our new partnership with Napalm Records. So we're super stoked about it.
Yeah. And obviously I played that a couple of times on the show, but you've now released another new track.
Yeah, No Surrender.
Yeah, it's good. I've been listening to it. It's a brilliant song. And that's obviously off the new album, isn't it? Initiation. Yes.
So the new album Initiation's coming out May 7th.
Yeah.
It's a little, and right now it's available for pre-order everywhere if people are interested. We're just working away. We're going to be releasing music up until the day it comes out. So we're just working on more videos and more singles, and we're super stoked. It's been, quite a journey getting this record out. We actually started a pre-order for it 2 years ago now. And then within that time frame, a lot changed in the world, obviously. COVID crisis.
It was actually 3 years ago, I think.
I don't know, 2.5.
But mainly it was because we were just touring. We were lucky enough to have so many tours come up that it was almost impossible to try and get a record recorded. And then when Napalm got on the door, they saw us with Ginger. Then that kind of got into the middle of things too. So there was a lot of stuff we had to get
stops
organized.
And starts that we were like, okay, we're ready to release now. And then we'd be like, oh, well, maybe we should look into maybe like working with this label that's interested, or maybe we should hold off because the COVID thing, we don't know how that's going to affect things. So there's a lot of stops and starts. So getting this record out is really kind of going to feel so good.
I imagine, because I looked at the track listing on the pre-order, and did I see Run with the Giants is on it as well?
Yeah.
So that 2019 that came out? It seems like so long ago, doesn't it?
True. Yeah. So we released a song called Love You Wrong and Run with the Giants in anticipation of launching our pre-order for the record. And we thought, we'll start releasing some singles, and then hopefully we'll keep just releasing singles, and within a year this thing will be released. Yeah. And then, like I said, it just got delayed. So we want to thank all of the fans out there that have stuck with us and not asked for their money back, even though it looks like we've been dragging this out for years. But they've been super supportive and understand what it's like.
We don't have their money to give back anyway.
That's what you're going to the music store to spend.
It's funny. I've been making a joke. It's like we signed to a record deal, and now we're more in debt than ever. It's fucking crazy.
It's all good though. We are always investing in ourselves.
I'm sorry to interrupt. It's like there's obviously a longer explanation I could give you. It's like it is true that it's like one of those things that every time you try to get grow or scale or go bigger or get try to reach more people, you're going to spend more. So even investing with the label investing in us, I don't even, I feel we have to invest double into us now. I can't just hope that they're going to make
double down.
We have to double down. I can't hope that they're going to make it happen completely. We know that lots of bands fail when they enter a label deal. And although I trust Napalm, I just feel like right now, that's why you're seeing video and song. That's going to come out like crazy because we've been waiting for almost a year to double down. I guess that's the best way to say it.
Really playing that double down.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is like when you have people that believe in you, it almost like pushes you to work that much harder and to put that many more hours into building our sets, making our music videos, doing everything that we want to do to be able to keep going down this road and play music. And especially with, touring not being around, that's definitely been a hit for ourselves and a lot of bands even more so. So I want to encourage, just take one moment. If you guys have any local venues or local bands that you guys love, make sure you look out to see if they have crowdfunding, see if you can buy some merch. Just a general message to all the people out there to try to help the music scene right now as we're still trying to stumble through the end of this situation. So
yeah, I know Bandcamp obviously every sort of month or so they do a no fees Friday, don't they? So that's been really good for sort of unsigned bands having their music on Bandcamp and not having to pay like I don't know how much it is for the fees. I can't remember, but they're making that little bit extra, and every little helps.
Yeah, exactly.
So the most important question for you, obviously you got the new album coming out. Should we be expecting another Sumo Cyco headline tour in the UK?
Well, right now we are still feeling out what this COVID situation brings and whether or not it's going to be possible to leave our country, what the rules are, how we can get over.
Discuss some stuff though, right?
Yeah, we're discussing.
Yeah, there's discussions. Our agent and our manager, because of the vaccinations, I guess you guys
a bit ahead of us.
You guys did a real bad job at first. You guys did a real bad job at first, and then somehow you turned it around huge, and you guys are on the pickup faster than anybody. So I mean, we might your country out of all of them, if there is going to be touring opening up at the end of the year, that's the biggest possibility is your country's going to be the first.
I think they're saying that we should have sort of live gigs by sort of June, July time.
That's what I've heard.
Fingers crossed.
The one we're talking, we're talking more October, I think, that if it's possible. So we got our fingers crossed, because if it happens, that would be sick to say that we can do it.
Brilliant, isn't it? Well, hopefully we will see you over here sometime soon. If not this year, then maybe next year.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna try to. You can bet we're super anxious to get back on the road. So whenever it's possible, we'll be there.
You just wait at the airport for the go ahead.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, thanks both of you for coming onto the show. We're going to play your new single now. So one of you, if you want to go and introduce it.
Hell yeah. This is No Surrender, new single by us, Sumo Cyco. Enjoy.